Hey guys, this is I'm gonna make a tutorial for my woman's wallet tutorial, but it's the same one as this one. I'm gonna make the same wallet as this, just different patterns. And if I run out, I'm gonna have to make this inside part different than these ones and the inside of the buckle. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your main color, which is gonna be on the outside. So if it was this one, it'd be the pink one, the pink flower one. So this one, I'm gonna be using skulls and stars. And if I have to, I'll be using the other smooth stars that looks like this. Also from number 21. This one was from Target. And these two were from number 21. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your first two pieces and line the first one up when you're cutting that, so it's at the beginning, so like 0 inches. Yes. Had this on there for a while. So you're going to place it so it makes it 3 inches tall. So they're going to be 3 by 8. Yeah, did I say 8 inches? So there's 4. You're going to cut 4 strips that are 8 inches long. Then you're going to take your next one and line it up. So you're just going to leave this sheet down. Actually, I'm going to pull it up because this piece has been down for a long time and it's probably going to get really stuck. Like that. Yeah. Glad I can lift up my cutting mat. Okay, I'm just going to leave this over here. So then you're going to take this third strip. Man, this tape has a lot of stick. Line it up. And do the exact same thing, make it 3 inches. So 3 inches tall and 8 inches wide. Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to cut 4 strips of your other color. Mine are back here. Just ignore these. I'll look on something else that I started making that I didn't finish. So you're going to take your first one and your first sheet. If you're using the smooth tape, make sure you push it down really hard. I didn't, and it gave it like a bunch of wrinkles where the two tapes overlapped. So just try and push it down really hard before you pick it up. Oh no, it's standing up. Okay. Let me just flatten this one and then I'll continue. Fold. Okay. Stay. Before it stands up. So you're just going to cover up the back with your other color. So this is going to make the inside of the billfold the whole color. You're going to take your second strip. My cutting mat isn't that big before I put them on the back. Ah, I dropped it. Okay, I'll put it in after. So then you're going to take your second strip and just completely cover that. And then you just have one sheet that's half one color, half the other color. Put that to the side. You're going to take your other sheet. Wait, push really hard. And you're going to do the exact same thing. You just flatten this one. Okay. I'm just going to do it on the back for now because they're both here. So you're going to take it and just completely cover up the sticky. I'm sorry if this tutorial will be really long. Like the other one for the other woman's wallet tutorial was like 36 minutes or something. I'm sorry that it's that long. I would have made it into 2 parts, but I don't like when people do that. It makes it just harder. Because sometimes I look at the end of the video to see how the wallet looks. And see if I want to make it. So now you should have 2 like this. And you're gonna make your credit card pockets. So you're gonna take your color that was your main color that you cut first. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, I dropped it. So in my case, skulls. Really hope I have enough of this. Probably won't. And you're gonna cut 2 pieces that are 3.5 inches long. So you're gonna cut 3.5, and then you're gonna cut it 7. If you're using a cutting mat, or I guess if you're using a ruler too. Okay. So now you're gonna take one and place it directly on top of the other. Like that. And then you have your card pocket. So now we're going to put on our trimming. So I already did the trimming for all the other ones, so it wouldn't take that long. So I only have like one of my strips left. But what you have to do is you cut a strip of your second color that is 3.5 inches long. Cut it into thirds. And then you're going to do what we're going to do right now. And then since we're going to have 6 pockets, you're going to make 6 of these, like what we're doing right now. So you cut 2 strips that are 3.5 inches long and divide them into thirds. So what you can do is you're going to line it up on your cutting mat and overlap it by about 1/4 of an inch. It's okay if it's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And then you're just going to fold it over on the opposite side. So you should have something that looks like this, with a nice rounded edge. And then you're going to make 6 of those in total. So I have all mine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to take the color that you have more of. Actually, I'm going to use this because I have leftovers from this one that I made before. I'm just going to, so you would cut a piece that is 3.5 inches long, and like the one you have the most of, and cut it in half. This one isn't 3.5 inches long, but it'll hold it. Actually, I'll use both of these. So you're just going to stick it halfway on the bottom, just like that. I'm going to cover up the rest of this right now. Don't say anything in comments or anything. I know my channel is not that popular, but if you could spread it around, help people. So you should cover the half of it, put it on the thing so it attaches, and half of it on here. Then you're going to take your sheet with your main color on it and place it on wherever you like, just enough to fit 3 pockets. And then you're gonna cut more pieces that are 3.5 inches long. I have another piece of glue. Things wrapped around my finger. Okay, things are sticking to my arm. There's a tag. There's the hiccups. Okay, so I'm going to take this and divide it into 2 strips that are 3.5 inches long. So at 7 and at 3.5. And I have a little bit of excess here. I'm just going to throw that away. You can use really any color you want for the 2 pockets that will be hidden. So you're going to take your next pocket and make sure you find the side you can be turning straight. Just like this. And then that side's like, ooh. So find the side you get the trimming straight on and stick the piece halfway on. The reason it doesn't matter what color these are is because they're going to be hidden. So yeah. If you have any excess, try and cut it off. If not, fold it over. Just because since the back is a different color, you don't want it to look weird. And you're going to leave those 2 for now. I know we're going to put 3 on each side, but the third one you have to make the same color as the back. Yeah, the same color as the pockets. Trimming on this one was really small. Then you're going to take your other one, your next one, your third one, and you're going to stick it on the other side. So we're not doing the fourth one yet, the third one yet. So you're going to place it down in line with the other one, but farther to the side. Just stick it. Then you take your next one. Sorry if you hear me sniffling and coughing, I have bad allergies. And you're going to line it up with the second pocket on the other side. And then trim off any excess. I know I don't have the best camera angle, but I don't have a tripod or anything. I'm just like filming on my laptop. I know it's not the best quality, but it's the best I could do. I'm going to cut a strip that is 3.5 inches long of your regular color, like your main color, so the same color as your billfold or your sheet, that's pretty much going to make the billfold. And you're going to cut that piece in half. Then you're going to take your last 2 pockets and stick those 2 half strips on the bottom, like we did with the other pockets. Find the straight side. And then you're going to stick them down the same way you did the other ones. Just like that. These ones I do have to fold over a bit though. Actually, no I don't. No I don't. Cut it off. And then if you have like a teeny bit of excess, it's okay to fold it over. But mine won't fold over because I'm using stiff tape. The smooth one is actually really, really stiff. It's kind of hard to fold. Like that's why you see this one. You put it down, it kind of pops up a bit. Especially with bifolds. Like I made a bifold with this pink one. It was so it wouldn't stay closed. Take the second one and line it up. Okay, wait, I can actually cut this one in half and use this other piece for something else. Okay. I'm just saving tape because I'm running out of the skull tape. Which makes me sad because I can't get it where I live. So I got it in Buffalo. And I don't go to Buffalo. Sorry if you hear my phone ringing. My sister's friend called like 7 times. Okay, turn off the pause. This knife is not cutting. And I'm just not pushing hard enough because I don't want to ruin my new board. I'm not really that new, but whatever. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. The cards will be all floppy. You're going to take the strip that you saved, and you're going to place it just like that on one side. You're going to lift it up and stick it down so it covers part of the pockets. I didn't place that very well because I was doing it on camera and I couldn't see. Okay, now you're going to trim off the excess that you have because the fold is only 3 inches and your piece is 3.5. So you should end up trimming 1/2 inch altogether. Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see. Then you're going to cut another strip of this. That is 3 inches. Actually, a little bit longer than 3 inches. And cut it into halves. Well, into half, in half. Oh my gosh. In half. And you're going to place it on the other side. Just to cover up those pockets. And just like that. So now the outsides of the pockets should be sticking out the middle ones. You're just going to trim off the excess. Like that. And you should have this first sheet. So now we're going to make the ID for this pocket. 1 second, I dropped my plastic. Okay. So I have this plastic. It's not actual ID plastic. It's just like goes on the back of the sticker. And it actually works pretty good. I use it on another one. So now you're going to take your card. I'm just covering the name at the bottom. And I'm going to measure it off camera because I can't really show you guys on camera. But what you're going to do is you're going to place it on the plastic like this. Just like in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see like the middle of the plastic. Then you're just going to use your X-Acto knife and trim like, or scissors. You're going to make the ID plastic a little bit bigger than the credit card or the ID. So it will fit. So I'm just going to quickly turn my laptop You can see my garbage, the duct tape garbage thing. Not that I made it a duct tape, it's just former duct tape. And I'm just like leaving a little bit of space where I'm cutting between the card and where I'm cutting. Like if it moves, just line it back up to where you think it was supposed to be. Just cut it all around. And done. Okay. Sorry, my thumb covered it. So, oh my god, I just threw the credit card in the garbage. Okay. So now you're just going to pull off the pieces that you cut. They should come off pretty easy if you cut well enough. And you're going to take this other half strip that you have and cut that half in half, if that makes sense. You're going to take your straight, no, it doesn't really matter which side you take. You're going to place it on the long side. Actually, you're going to place it on the short side. And just cut off the excess. You're not going to fold it over because it's just going to stick it down. The trimming is going to be stars. And then you take your other half and just put it to the side. So now, I'm going to take your stars. And you're going to cut a piece that is as long as this part. You can see it, try to catch it on it. Like as long as this part, the shorter side. You're just going to measure with that. Like I wouldn't measure it and then cut it. It's best to just measure it like this and make it a little bit longer just in case so you can trim off the excess after. And you're going to trim off about 1/4 of an inch and try and cut it pretty straight so it doesn't like show through the plastic. And you do the same trimming you did for the credit card pockets. You're just going to overlap it by about 1/4 of an inch. And you're going to fold it over. And then you see how it's showing through there? I'm going to flip it and actually take the other side because it's not showing through. So I got to take this piece off. Cut off the excess. If you have excess. If you don't, then woohoo for you. Because I did. Then you're going to take your other half and stick it down, like starting from the trimming, so you cover the trimming a little bit, like on the side. You use this one to cover the bottom. Doesn't really matter how you're trimming, like how your the part that you're gonna stick to it looks because it's gonna kind of blend in. I don't think this is gonna fit. So, like I don't think I'm gonna have enough skull tape, so I'll have to. I'm gonna end up using the stars on the outside. Cut that in 1/4. So I just cut another strip that is as long as the plastic over here. Like from even from the trimming, like include the trimming into the end of the plastic. And I cut 1/4 off of that. Sorry, I'm wasting my time talking. Oh no. So now you're going to take your plastic and place it on the right side, or actually whatever side you want, but I usually do it on the right side. The right side of your sheet. So you're going to place it so the trimming is facing inwards. And just do your best to not have to fold it over. So it'll kind of ruin the inside. I'm just going to trim off this piece on the side that didn't turn out well. Oh my god, that piece just like stretched like cheese. What? Okay. So now, I'm going to make the coin pouch. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do a coin pouch. I believe I did a coin pouch in my other video, and if I didn't, I'm sorry, I will check, and if I don't have a tutorial on how to do a coin pouch on there, then I'll make one, if I remember. So I have this, like, J sticker, my name's Jada, and I'm probably just going to end up sticking it, like, on it. Yeah, it fits perfectly. Probably just going to end up, like, sticking it on it, because, I'm running low on tape. So I'm just going to leave it as is, but if you want to put a coin pouch, feel free and go ahead. Yeah. So you're going to take your extra strips over here. I have like them placed like all over my board. I have one over here too. You're just going to take it and stick them on the back of your board for later, just in case you use them for later. I don't really need the polka dot one. I'm just going to cut it out. I'm just going to throw it out. Okay, so now you have your 2 sheets. One with 3 credit pockets on each side, and one with an ID, and a coin pouch if you know how to make one. Then you're going to measure it to be the height you want it to be. So I want mine to be about 6.5 inches my sheet. So you're going to take your star tape, or whatever tape you're using in the place of the star, and cut 4 strips that are 8 inches long. So this is going to be making the inside of the billfolds, like the actual billfolds. So the color that's on the other side of the sheet that we're going to make right now is going to be the outside. We're not going to have a flap on it. It's going to be like, what's that? It's going to be like this one. Just going to flip open. No flap or anything, no magnets. I guess you could add magnets if you want. So now you're going to just take your pieces and overlap them a tiny little bit. Like, maybe like not even 1/4 of an inch. And just stick them down until you reach 6.5 inches tall. You may need another strip depending on how much you overlap it. I won't. So you're just going to stick it down. So now you should have like a sheet just like this one. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. Just like that. So you're going to peel it up and make sure it's stuck down really good. This isn't the smooth one, but still it can wrinkle. I hate these little threads that you get. Okay. So you're going to peel it up. And then you just stick it on one side. And then, I don't think I'll have enough on my skulls. So I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to use my stars. But if you have a lot more tape left, then you would use this, the tape you're using in place of the skulls, or if you're using skulls, that'd be cool. So now you're going to cut 4 strips that are 9 inches long of your main color. And if you guys do like my tutorials, please subscribe and PM me if you want more stuff. And if you didn't know, PM means personal message. Most people probably know that though. That was kind of a stupid thing to say. So now you're just going to finish cutting it. So now you're going to bring back your star sheet over here. And you're going to rip up your first piece of tape. Or peel up. Why did I say rip? I don't know. And you're going to flip your sheet sticky side up. And you're going to place it down so the sticky on the bottom and on both sides. Just like that. So you see I have sticky over here, and over here. So now I'm just going to keep placing these 9-inch strips until I have one left. I'm going to try and make them as even as possible on the sides. Just like that. Crooked. Nail it up. Okay, now that you have your last strip, you're going to place it again so they're sticky on the bottom, or on the top, whatever you want this to be. So I'm just going to stand up a bit so I can see. I just on this angle so you guys can see better on camera. There we go. So now you should have a sheet that's, well, I wish it was skulls, but it's stars on one side and yeah, they're both stars. Cool. Black stars on one side and colorful stars on the other side. And you should have sticky all around the colorful stars. So now you're going to take the side with more sticky on the bottom, and you're going to cut little boxes in the corners. Just like this. Okay, so now you're going to take your credit card sheet and place it down like this, and you're going to fold up the bottom onto it. I think it's cool how there's star trimming on it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now your first thing should be attached, but it should flip down. So now you're going to take this, and you're going to cut like a slit right in the sticky part, like right where it ends, like right where the top of it ends on both sides, which will make it able to fold over. This one actually came really long, so I have to trim it down so it doesn't cover the pockets too much. If yours is too long, then just trim it down and cut off so it doesn't. I just said that. This one's pretty good. Let's fold it over. And if you have extra pieces there, they're going to go inside the space that we leave. Just cut them off. You'll know what I mean in a second. If you don't, then I'll explain it again. Okay. So now you're going to cut boxes in the other two corners. Okay. So you're going to take your sheet with the ID and you're going to place it down, just like you did with the other one. And you're going to fold over the top part. Oh no, I can't get it. There you go. Okay, now you're going to cut where this one ends also, on both sides. And whatever doesn't get like into the cut, just cut off. Like if you see how there's like a space of stars right in here, if there's like sticky over there, I already cut that one off. But if there's like sticky in between there, just cut it off. Because that way you won't have to fold star into, like the black one into the colorful one. So now you're just going to fold over this trim. I'm just going to make it even. Because if it's a different pattern and it's not even, that'll look kind of funny. Could use a ruler, but I think I cut pretty straight, so. Okay. I really hope this isn't too long, because last time I watched the tutorial was really long. It took forever to upload. So now you're just going to fold over this one too. And that is it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Also, if you have sticky on the bottom here, I'm going to do this in a minute, but cut another 8-inch strip and cut it in half. Then just place it over top. Here, I'll actually do it right now. Okay. Cut an 8-inch strip, or however long you made your wall. You could have made it longer if you wanted to. And you're just going to cut it in half. One second. Didn't fold evenly. If it didn't fold evenly, just refold it like I am. Okay, so you see how there's sticky right there? You want to place it, this piece halfway on, so it covers it. Make sure it's folded evenly, and then fold it over. Just like that. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.